Welcome back to another episode of Bible Insights. I'm thrilled to have you here with us today as we explore the incredible stories within the pages of the Bible. In today's episode, we delve into a captivating story that challenges societal norms and advocates for gender equality. It's the remarkable tale of the Zelophehad daughters, 5 courageous women who stood up for their rights in a time when inheritance laws favored male descendants. This story holds immense significance as it highlights the bravery and determination of the Zelophehad daughters in defying traditional expectations and fighting for justice. It serves as a powerful reminder that every individual, regardless of gender, deserves equal opportunities and rights. To understand the circumstances surrounding the Zelophehad daughters, we need to go back to a pivotal period in the history of the Israelites. After their liberation from slavery in Egypt, they embarked on a journey through the wilderness, guided by their leaders Moses and Aaron. Among the many families in the Israelite community was the family of Zelophehad, who belonged to the tribe of Manasseh. Zelophehad had 5 daughters, Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah, who played a significant role in this story of courage and perseverance. In ancient times, inheritance laws were primarily based on the principle of male lineage. The land and possessions were typically passed down from father to son. However, Zelophehad had no sons to carry on his name and inherit his portion of land, which created a unique situation that challenged the prevailing cultural and legal norms of the time. Undeterred by societal expectations, the Zelophehad daughters took a brave step forward. They approached Moses, the revered leader of the Israelites, along with Eleazar the priest and other community leaders, to present their case and seek justice. The daughters made a compelling and audacious request to be granted the right to inherit their father's portion of land. They firmly believed that it was only fair for them to receive their rightful share, even though traditional inheritance laws excluded daughters in favor of sons. The Zelophehad daughters based their argument on the principles of fairness and justice. They argued that if their father had a son, he would have inherited the land, so why should they, as daughters, be denied the same opportunity? Their appeal challenged the existing norms and highlighted the need for a more equitable society that recognized the rights of women. Initially, Moses was unsure about how to handle the daughters' request. He found himself in a complex situation, torn between the existing inheritance laws and the plea for justice from these courageous women. In his uncertainty, Moses turned to seek guidance from God. He presented the case before the divine presence, seeking clarity and direction on how to address this matter and uphold the values of justice and fairness. To the joy and surprise of everyone involved, God affirmed the daughters' claim and recognized their right to inherit. In fact, God established a new law stating that if a man dies without sons, his daughters should inherit his possessions. This divine intervention marked a significant turning point, challenging the prevailing norms and ensuring justice for the Zelophehad daughters and future generations. The story of the Zelophehad daughters teaches us valuable lessons that are relevant even today. One lesson is the importance of standing up for justice and equality. In the book of Micah, chapter 6, verse 8, it says, "He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God." The daughters' courage to challenge the norm and seek fairness reminds us of our responsibility to stand up for what is right, regardless of societal expectations. Throughout the Bible, we find numerous instances that highlight the significance of standing up for justice and equality. In Proverbs 31:8-9, it says, "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly, defend the rights of the poor and needy." The Zelophehad daughters embody this spirit of advocacy, reminding us that we have a duty to fight for the rights of marginalized voices and work towards a more just and equitable society. The story of the Zelophehad daughters resonates strongly with contemporary issues of gender equality and social justice. Even today, women face barriers and injustices in various spheres of life. This story serves as a powerful reminder that every individual, regardless of gender, deserves equal opportunities and rights. It calls us to examine our own communities and societies and work towards creating a more inclusive and fair environment where everyone's voices are heard and respected. The Zelophehad daughters' story is part of a broader theme of women's empowerment found within biblical narratives. Throughout the Bible, we see examples of women challenging societal norms and prevailing against all odds. One such example is the story of Deborah, a prophetess and judge in the book of Judges, who led Israel to victory. These stories highlight the strength, wisdom, and significant contributions of women in shaping history and carrying out God's purpose. The Bible presents us with numerous examples of women who defied societal norms and left a lasting impact. For instance, we have the story of Esther, who risked her life to save her people, and Ruth, who displayed unwavering loyalty and became an ancestor of King David. These women challenged expectations, broke down barriers, and demonstrated the immense value of women's voices and agency. The stories of courageous women like the Zelophehad daughters, Deborah, Esther, and Ruth remind us of the immeasurable value and significance of women's voices and contributions. It is crucial to recognize and uplift these voices in our communities, workplaces, and societies. When we embrace the diversity of perspectives and experiences, we create a richer and more vibrant world that reflects the divine image in each one of us. As we conclude, I encourage you to reflect on the lessons we've learned from the Zelophehad daughters' story. Let their bravery inspire you to stand up for justice, challenge societal norms, and promote equality in your own spheres of influence. Thank you for joining us today on Bible Insights. We appreciate your support and interest in exploring the timeless wisdom of the Bible. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more thought-provoking content. May we continue to learn from the stories within the Bible and apply their lessons to our lives.